Hi, I'm Keegan and welcome to Going Medieval. The game is currently in early access, so expect bugs and glitches. I do believe it is going to be regularly updated as well, so there might be some new additions in the future. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to be playing on standard, normal difficulty, and we're going to be going with a new life. I'm not going to mess with anything else that's here. Valley. Plentiful vegetation, soil, fertile soil and clay, moderate amount of limestone, lesser amounts of gold, silver, iron and salt. Hillside, uneven terrain suitable for a good defence position, a fair amount of limestone and clay, moderate amount of fertile soil and vegetation. And the mountain, plentiful limestone, gold, iron and silver, lesser amounts of fertile soil, clay and vegetation. Well, there's probably going to be like more uneven land in it. I'm going to go in the valley. Winterborn. Why not? We'll crack on with that. Here we have our settlers. Our settlers can have 2 stars in some of their skill sets, which they will gain experience faster. I'm just going to randomise through a few settlers and try to get some good starting settlers for us. I will be back in a second. Right guys, I've done a few randoms and we've got some, we've randomised our settlers. This guy, Gatrion, I'm sorry if I butchered that pronunciation then. But he has a 2-star in carpentry, so he is really passionate about carpentry. He's passionate in marksman as well, so that will make him a good archer. Cuthbert, he's passionate in mining and speechcraft. Being passionate in something will let him gain XP faster. With speechcraft, he will talk to other settlers and can increase their mood, I believe. Good at bartering, helping and cheering other workers. Conversational skill helps turn enemies into allies. I did not know that. I played a little bit to get the basics. Culinary? I think she's good at cooking. You know, cooking and butchering. A marksman yet again, so we've got a good cook. And she's a good archer as well. We've got someone that is passionate at mining and another marksman. I think that'll do for now. I'm not going to be picky about the skills and people. I'm not that. Call that dude Duncan. No particular reason, I just thought like the name that I had, and Duncan was the first name that come into my head. I know I said I'm going to be picky, but it's a one-off. A new life. The plague had ravaged the British Isles, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Untold millions went to an early grave, and left those that standing were plunged into poverty. Brutally scarred by the horrors that they had witnessed, nothing would ever be the same again. As the cold retreated, heralding spring of the year 1353, Duncan, Cuthbert, and Amicia set off into the wilderness to claim a piece of land as their own, as was their right. In the eyes of the god and under the law, here they may lay down foundations for some kind of future. Perhaps hope will follow. Cuthbert is confident, defiant, even. We will make this work. We will take our share of land. We will build there and we will defend it. Many have tried, some have fallen, beset by bandits, defeated by drought. Yet many have also prevailed. Have faith. The place we found will stand centuries from now. Our descendants will be there still. After many traversals, they arrived in a valley with golden plains, cut through by a snaking river. For Amicia, I think, I don't know. It conjured visions of a beautiful harvest, songs and wine, a place to put down roots and homeland. They decided to title it Winterborn. Yeah, I'm sorry if I just straight messed that straight up. I'm not very good at reading, you know, I'm practicing. Alright, welcome. Welcome to Going Medieval. Please bear in mind that the game is under heavy development. This means that the game will have some bugs and unfinished systems. You can consult the almanac to help and for help and tutorials. I'm not going to click next and go through it. Right, this is our beautiful, large and lush landscape. Well, it's actually not very large. But we do have some iron. And the first thing that I'm going to do is build a shelter for our friends right here. We're gonna have a 12 by 10. No. Actually, let's try that again. We're gonna have a 9 by 12. Pardon me. And then we're going to tell our villagers to go cut down some trees and harvest some food. What bam? Get to work. And then next to it, I'm gonna have another 9 by 12. Right, who's our marksman? This guy, Duncan. Duncan, can you... No. Can you equip that short bow? Cuthbert. Oh. They all are kinda passionate in you can have that for now. Just getting some people some weapons. Gonna do the schedule. 9 till 5. Oh, not leisure. As you can see there for the floor, I was using the Wiccan floor, which uses sticks instead of logs, because we will be using a lot of wood in the future. I know there's only 3 of us and I'm building 4 beds, but these are a reason for that. jobs. I'm going to put convalesce hauling. I'm going to put student on 2. I'm going to put construction and cut plants a bit higher up. Hunting, I'm going to put on priority 1 because when they'll only hunt if they have a bow. So only Duncan has a bow, so only Duncan will hunt. And they'll only hunt if you have something to hunt. Say like, oh, these bunnies over here. Like, Duncan, go hunt them bunnies, and he'll prioritise that. And then once the bunnies have been hunted and gathered, he will not carry on hunting the bunnies. Oh, they look nice and chill sleeping on the little hay beds. Actually, I kind of like the texture style of the wicker floor. Plus, it uses sticks. Oh, I forgot to put the storage down. Default storage. Yes, store everything there for now. Storing resources in an area with a floor will extend the life of that resource. But with food, you need temperature as well as flooring. Yeah. I'm not very good at explaining things. I'm not gonna try. And yes, we have these lovely holes in the roof, which can be fixed if we get a research table and stick that in the corner there. A butchering table, and we can stick a campfire outside of the storage area, because once somebody's finished cooking food, they'll go straight into the storage. There is the... Right, who's the most... Well, Cuthbert is a little passionate at researching. So we're gonna stick him at 1 and get him researching for now. But we only need him to research the few first things, which is architecture, which will give us the wooden beams, which will let us put it across here to get rid of this gap. So then we can place flooring. I'm not placing roofing yet. It's just flooring, just to stop everything from getting wet. And give our villagers somewhere comfortable to sleep as well. Oh, no, I went on region then. This is the region, these are all the other cities. Oh, we're right next to someone else. As you can see, we have 3.8 region influence, which I don't know how because we've only just started. But yes. Right, first things first. Oh, well, we can get horticulture now. Cultivar, she's going to be prioritising cooking. I'm going to put that down to 3. The other 2 will cook if they don't have anything else to do. Get some wooden beams up there to support everything. There we go, that should be the roofish. And I'm going to build a staircase next to here with a little bit of floor there, so they can walk onto the roof. I know that they're making meal preparation, chili passions. Oh, and here on the right hand side we have the materials, which we can either have like just materials, or if we come over here and press group resources in resource panel. Oh, we need leisure activities as well. Food, like you can have it all set into categories rather than just resources. What if like we build just like build them there for some entertainment, some leisure activities. Like everybody else I've watched this, they're like, oh, leisure, and it's like, leisure activities. Everybody pronounces it differently. I pronounce it as leisure activities. Right, can we get somebody to butcher the rabbits that we got? Where are the rabbits? Oh yeah, can you put that on please? Give her a little bit of armour and defence and shield, she's the shield bearer. And we should have some meat, that's there. We can get our archer to go out and go collect some more bunnies. There are resources all over the map, but I'm not going to send everybody to go collect it yet because we don't have enough settlers yet. And they do the jobs really slowly. like incredibly slow. Yeah, you can manage like what food. Like you can turn your settlers into cannibals if you wanted to. But yeah, you can tell them what stimulants to drink. It meaning in like alcohol, you know, like ale, mead, and beer and stuff like that, depending on like what you have at the time. Like at the moment, we have 17 ale, and our settlers are not going to be happy because they will be going without ale for a while. Yeah. And drink up, enjoy it while you have it. Hey, somebody's got a cooking. Somebody's cooking went up. Oh yeah. No, I didn't mean to. I wanted the fire, not you. Can start producing meals. So instead of eating raw food, if they eat meals, that'll increase the mood as well. By oh, there we go. Horticulture. Horticulture is where we can start growing our own crops, which is very helpful. But I would like to get a standard base at the moment, which is going to be awfully troubling for our settlers, should I say. We have an okay-ish area, I suppose. Like if we go like 1, 2. Yep, the lovely thing that I've learned to do is build a moat around your base, and then your enemies have difficulty attacking you. And I wouldn't I wouldn't recognise this as cheating in any way, because you're not cheating, you're just using the advantage of the AI. You're just taking the advantage of the AI. It's not all taking advantage of the AI. We're not taking advantage of the AI of the NPC's intelligence, because there is a flaw in what am trying to do here. Pardon me. Later on in the game, they bring more advanced weapons. I don't know if that would give anybody the idea of what I mean, but that is. Let's get rid of all these trees here. Build up your defences. Food reserves low. Come on, guys, get chopping. Cut it all down. Oh, it's like over here it looks like we have a lot of limestone. A really good way to find out what you're dealing with is to get your mining. New settler, salvation. Whether it is the third coming seeking a poor sinner to make an example of, or some other zealots was unclear. Jeffrey raved about religion, torture, escape, but the details were confused. Would you give them refuge? Danger might ensue. He's very good at cooking, which is something good. He's okay in animal herding and botany. Well, he likes animal herding, handling, and botany, but he's more passionate for cooking. And two, third coming pillager. Yeah, we'll help him. That is the reason that I built the fourth bed, because I knew somebody else were gonna come. Right, let's pause that there a sec. Right, get that up. You can cook as well. Tending. Settlers will tend to other settlers if they are injured. Convalesce means if you are injured, you will like lay in bed and heal your wounds. So that's priority. Hunting, you know, like you'll only hunt if you can. For the first defences, we're just gonna keep it simple. I'm going to put I'm gonna move everybody onto the roof. Everybody to construct, please. We need this building. Sometimes some settlers will fail construction. On some construction parts, they will try again. Construction failed, but they'll just try rebuild it. But it only happens with some stuff. Oh, he's hauling. I was gonna say, dudes. uh. Are you gonna deconstruct the wall when you put the door there? Oh, lovely. Nah, getting to. Oh no, it's hunting. I got the wrong thing. Get him to harvest this here. Get him to harvest these bushes. So I can get some food. But construction would be nice. It's like the higher the level of construction, the faster they'll build stuff as well. So having somebody passionate in a certain skill will let them level up faster, which means they can build stuff faster, which is a positive. Oh, Jeffrey. Oh yeah, you'll have to keep an eye out for some of your settlers. Some of your settlers will be unhappy if they're wearing flimsy shackles, so you can just get them to drop it like that. We'll get him to put that into storage, and then we can smelt that later. We can melt it down. Ah, Jeffrey's butt naked. Butt naked. Wow, wow, butt naked. Enemies are coming. We have 21 hours. 20 hours. Which is why I'm trying to get everybody to construct, like, even if it's just like this little area here, it'll funnel the enemies into one area. Oh, dude, really? How did you hurt yourself? Oh, whipped back. What? Go convalescent. You see, he's convalescing now. Because he is injured, he will. Oh, somebody. Did he heal him? Did he tend to wounds? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but convalescing. But when your settlers are injured, they'll go chill in bed. But like your villagers, your settlers will be happier with individual rooms, which we will get to later on in maybe a future episode. And a good idea for all enemy battles, save before you do your raid, because stuff can go drastically wrong, because your settlers are stupid. Like, really stupid. Like, the enemies are, like, really stupid as well, but... Like, what... They're definitely not the smartest bunch. Oh, 10 hours and counting. You can press X and Z to go up and down on the layers. So like pressing Z to go up and then X to go down. Or you can press view layer up, which will take it up, which is hotkey Z. Or you can press one layer down, X, which will take a layer down, and you can go like down into the floor, which will take you down to the basement level, which is like what is it, bedrock. That's it. It'll take you down to bedrock. But we shall. We're not going to do things yet. We want to get our little perimeter, our moat built to funnel enemies to our main part where we can dispose of enemies easier, I guess, and it'll make it easier for miners to mine as well, like mining this area out here. Oh yeah, word for the wise, like when you're trying to raid. Violent extortionists. Salvation. The Zealots demand that you relinquish Jeffrey immediately to be burned at the stake or possibly flayed alive. For their manifold sins, God's will shall be done. They were authorized to kill. Well, your God does not live here, me dude, so... Fuck you! Get ready for battle! Got like an axe and a shield, got a club and a shield, and got a club, a mace. So, when we start battling, they are coming from the, was it like the northwest, is it? You can either like select and hold shift, and you can individually select your civilians. Or you can double click and it'll select all your settlers, or you can click and then if you shift click on the rest of them, you can select your villagers individually. and then after you've selected all your villagers, if you come down here to the horn, you can draft, which means you can take control and tell your villagers where to go, which we're going to tell them to draft, which will stop them from doing everything you just told them to do. Keep that in mind. And then we're going to tell them to go up to the roof up here. And we're going to get Duncan, and we're going to stick Duncan on the far side. So like Duncan will get shots in before these guys get a chance. Jeffrey, have you not got a weapon, my dude? You haven't even got any clothes, have you? Well, why don't you go over here? And a good priority for when you're doing your first battle, in case stuff goes wrong, there's nothing wrong with putting a save down. Winterborn? I hope I spelled that right. Save. So we have our start save, is when the game first started, I'm pretty sure. And then this is our personal save, which we saved. There is auto saves every in-game day. So every in-game day it will save. So keep that in mind as well. Since our people are in place, we're going to hit number 2 and we're going to speed it up. You can't speed up to 3 because it'll go too fast. So we're waiting for these guys to come in, and it looks like they have to go up this ramp here. And here's our archer Duncan. Right, we're going to turn it back down to 1 now we're here. Go on, Duncan. Oh, did he break his arrow? Jeffrey, do you wanna come in behind here? Go behind Oswald and go fuck him up. Oh, look at that! You see, Amicia Dawson was the bravest of the settlers, dealing the most blows to the foes. Yeah! Amicia Dawson took the most damage from the enemies, thinking of only of defending Winterborn in this hour of need. What a fucking legend! Amicia Dawson blocked the most hits. It should be recorded. Damn, it will be recorded in this video. Right, once it says that you have victory, when it gets down to 1 or 2 raiders left, look at Jeffrey going out. You're not running away, bitch. You're going to enslave me on, like, burn me at the stake and, like, skin me, bitch. Like, yo. Yeah, right. They're all gone. Right, you can select all your villagers, and if you come back down to draft, you can undo the people and they will get back to work. If they are injured, they will go and convalesce. In other words, they'll go heal themselves when they get round to it. Starving. Oh, we don't have any food. Duncan, I want you to prioritise hunting. He's probably going to do that, but if we lower down the trees, we can. We've got some deer, but we want him to get his archery skills up first, so he can have a bit of practice on some bunnies over here, or as hares, as some people call them. Hares, bunnies, rabbits. You know, everybody has a name for something. Right, we've marked all the bunnies, but that is all the time that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.